Hello everybody. Today we are going to concentrate on a very interesting important topic which is grammar 3 pronouns. Now when we talk about pronoun, what comes to our mind? Right? First we will try and understand several types of pronouns and then we will come to know what is a pronoun. So the prefix pro in the word pronoun stands for a noun, and pronoun is basically in place of a noun or substitute of a noun. The several types of pronouns are personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, relative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, and demonstrative pronoun. So in totality, we are going to study 6 types of pronouns. First, we move on to personal pronoun. Now, this table that we have here is very important, and I would like to bring your focus on this table. Now, there are 3 categories: first person, second person, and third person. Now, this first person, second person, third person is basically on the basis of the importance in the conversation. Say if I am talking to you guys and I become the first person, you will become the second person, and who is not directly involved in this conversation, he or she will take the position of third person. Subject is ideally the doer of the action, object becomes the recipient of the action, and possessive pronouns are basically the ones which show ownership. So likewise, you have subject, object, and possessive. Subject pronoun is I/we, object pronoun is me/us, possessive pronouns are my, mine, our, ours, right? So this is how you bifurcate your pronouns into different sections. Let us see some example of subject pronoun. So subject pronoun is nothing but the subject of a sentence, like she is my best friend, it is my affair, does he know the answer, you and I will meet later. So in this case, she, it, he, all are third person. You and I makes it first and second person. Now when we talk about personal pronouns, they also have an objective case. So an object pronoun is either used as the direct object or indirect object of the verb or object of the preposition. So object pronoun is either the direct object of the verb or object of the preposition. If I say he loves her, the action of loving is directly onto her. Hence, in this case, it becomes direct object. He gave her a flying kiss. He gave a flying kiss to whom? To her. So, her becomes an indirect object of the verb give. If you have a preposition before the pronoun, then in that case, the pronoun becomes object of preposition. So, if I say he is crazy after her, you have an after here. And after is nothing but object, it's a preposition. So, her becomes object of the preposition. I hope you all are clear with subject and object cases. Now let us move to possessive. So personal pronouns also have possessive forms and they also have reflexive forms. Coming on to possessive first, according to the person, which is first, second, third, you can bifurcate your possessive forms as my, mine, yours, hers, his, its, ours, yours, theirs, etc. So the book is hers. Hers becomes my possessive pronoun. Next we have is reflexive forms. All kinds of self pronouns are known as reflexive pronouns, when the subject action affects the subject itself. Now the rule with reflexive pronoun is that it cannot be used with its subject antecedent in the sentence. So you cannot use a himself without a he. You cannot use a myself without an I. So when I say she looked at herself in the mirror, for herself, the antecedent pronoun that you have is she. So hence she looked at herself in the mirror is a correct sentence. We also have relative pronouns. Relative pronouns basically describe a noun which is mentioned before and more information is to be given about it. So in this pronoun there is a noun that is mentioned and I am describing the noun even further. Who, that and which are few examples of relative pronouns. Who is usually used for a person, that and which are used for non-living things. Who is used for a person in the subject case. For example, it is the person who helped her. So here the person is performing the action of the subject of helping, hence who. That and which are used in the object case. So when I say that gives me an essential information and which gives me non-essential, non-important information. We again have indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns are those pronouns which do not have any number, which do not have any gender, and are broadly indefinite. So we refer to indefinite pronouns without telling who or what are they referring to. Somebody, someone, something, anybody, anyone, anything, nobody, no one, nothing. All of these are examples of indefinite pronouns. The only rule that concerns indefinite pronouns are that they have a singular pronoun as well as a singular verb. So everybody enjoyed the concert. Everybody had brought along his/her parent. Demonstrative pronouns are similar to relative pronouns, but the only difference is that they point out to a thing or things without saying what they are. For example, they would say, this is black. So I've not mentioned what is black, but I'm just saying this is black. That is heavy. Can you see these? These are examples of in demonstrative pronoun where I'm just pointing out two things. Now the main rule with respect to pronouns is that we need to maintain consistency. So the pronoun and its antecedent is nothing but the noun it replaces. They have to be consistent in three things. First thing is number. So if an antecedent is singular, then it has to have a singular pronoun. And if an antecedent is plural, then it has to be substituted by a plural pronoun. Then we go to gender. Gender implies feminine, masculine, and neutral. And then we have form, which is specific or general. Now this is something that we need to complete. If I say Priyanka enjoys surfing the net, my antecedent is Priyanka. It's a female gender, she is singular and third person. So obviously it would be she does. Dash every evening. When I say dash every evening, it is for the net. So she does it every evening. But dash brother. Now here we are alluding to Priyanka's brother. Third person possessive singular. Her brother becomes annoyed when dash is on the computer. Again here you are referring to Priyanka. So when Priyanka is on the computer. Hence, this is my correct sequence of answers. So you need to maintain consistency between the pronoun and the noun that it replaces in terms of three things, which is number, gender, and form. Thank you so much, guys.